Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this... So we've having a pretty rough time here lately with the toxic fallout. People have been having serious breaks, spending a lot of time in the medical beds, having a pretty rough time all the way around. So what we're going to try and do this time is keep them inside for the most part, as much as we possibly can. Fortunately, we haven't had any attacks or manhunter packs or anything like that happening, but unfortunately, I imagine that only increases our chances of that happening soon. So, I do want to try and keep them inside, keep them as minimally exposed to the toxic fallout as possible, so that we can get a little bit of recovery going, and yeah, see if we can heal them up a little bit. So I think we're gonna try a new area. We're gonna call this, let's see how we name this. There we go. Safe zone inside. Okay. Yep, we're going to allow this as a safe zone. All of this here, so that they can be inside. We'll allow these, and we're going to have to allow an area so that they can reach these. See if we can do something like this. If that ends up working. This is a little bit tedious way to do it, but I imagine this is going to help them get there a little bit quicker than drawing a line over here and a line down this way. So we'll see how this goes. There we go. They shouldn't need to get in here for any particular reason. I could probably allow them into this area in case the animals need tended to, and over here. And of course I imagine that if any of the animals or the colonists go down outside of here for some reason, we can manually send a person to go and rescue them. And they'll be able to go outside of the safe area. Okay, so let's just go ahead and restrict everybody here. We ought to have enough food to last us, so that shouldn't be a problem. We'll see how it goes though. Okay, Stoll doesn't have his weapon. I can't remember off the top of my head what he had before. I believe that's Talia's shotgun. I think he had this LMG here. So we'll go ahead and let him have that. Fred shouldn't have a weapon. Anna shouldn't have a weapon. Cristobal's got his LMG. Talia doesn't have her shotgun. It's up here. Jono, he's got his assault rifle, so we should be all good. Okay, Neutron's sleeping. Good. I'm not sure what these red lines are through. Unconscious, unconscious, unconscious. Okay, that's what it means. Okay, wow. That's handy. The toxic fallout has subsided. Right when I start getting really serious about it. So that's good. Our cassowary is capable of walking again. We should start seeing animal spawns coming up around the edge of the map. You know, not immediately here. I'm not sure why I'm looking around like this, but I'll just use the excuse. I'm trying to get an idea of where we're at. Okay, Neutron's developed carcinoma now because of the toxic buildup. That's the same as Fred had gotten. And I haven't looked that up yet to see what that means or what it's going to do to him. It just says that it's adding 20% pain and it's growing, which doesn't seem to be a very good deal. Stoll's treating the dog with medicine. I didn't know that that was a thing. Okay, we do have herbal medicine allowed for him. With the carcinoma, it's in remission. It feels like that's going to be a constant thing, and that we're going to have to keep that in check. Okay, so yeah, I got them all unrestricted now. They can get in here and start planting some more. Since things are working out a little bit better, we'll get it sped up here. Okay, Fred's been fed. Let's see if he gets treatment. What's he need treated for? His carcinoma. Okay, I'll go ahead and unforbid the medicine there, and I'll probably end up taking care of that sooner or later. Yeah, she does need to bring up her joy a little bit. Okay, we've got a crash escape pod. If anybody's wounded, they could be rescued, or we could, organ harvest around here. Has some pretty good skills though, especially research. Dislikes women, that's not very preferable. He's a teetotaler, which is fine. Nervous, which raises the middle break threshold. We don't really need a researcher. He has decent shooting skills, which is nice. Good animal skills too. Let's see what he's looking like here. Okay, no extreme health risks or problems. I mean, it's a decent character. Social and growing are the only two super low skills. We don't need a cook, so cooking doesn't matter. Tiny bit of crafting skill. Some mining. Just what I don't like is the dislikes women. We've got 2 women in our colony already. I don't like any of them that dislike characters. Teetotaler is actually good, and then nervous means that he's going to be harder to deal with the mood there. I mean, the good thing about this character is that it's not associated with any other colony on the planet. So like there isn't a faction called Space Refugee or anything like that. If we did capture him and either sell him for slavery or do some organ harvesting with him, it's not going to affect our relations with any of the other factions. Court of Widdus we've heard from before. Core of the Crag we trade with pretty often. Okay, there's 2 of them. Green Crag we haven't talked to yet, and the Thrusting Organization are the pirates that we have the most trouble with. Alright, just gonna think about this for a little bit. I think I might even have Cristobal come down here. We'll capture him. So he'll be placed here in the prison area, and we'll see what we can do about that. I mean, the problem is that Jono, Fred, and Anna are all going to have negative effect if we do any kind of experimentation on him or organ harvesting. Okay, that's just a wild boar. No big deal, really. Talia could do with getting her joy up a little bit. It's starting to be a decent hour for her to wake up, so yeah, 5 a.m.'s not too bad. We'll get her up and going so that she can get something done. Okay, the wild boar is no longer confused. Okay, Jono was sleeping. I was wondering where he was so that he could get started cleaning. In fact, cleaning up his own room here first would be a pretty good plan. Let's actually get him 2 on everything else, so he'll prioritize cleaning. Because there's tons of stuff that needs to be cleaned. People throwing up all over the place. Blood and vomit in the medical area is no good. I don't see a lot of people healing up while they have to smell or look at all that. Okay, we've got a heat wave coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and throw down these passive coolers in the rooms again. We have way more than enough wood to do all this, so that's not even consideration anymore. Also, I was thinking about this as well. I'd like to put some more doors in this building so that we can go around different areas a little bit easier. I was planning on doing this when we were having problems with the toxic fallout, but even though it's gone, I'd still like a little more accessibility throughout the colony here. Are we low on slate? We aren't. So that should be getting taken care of pretty quickly. Go ahead and dismiss that. Talia's work schedule's been mixed up a little bit. Yeah. Prioritize construction there so she can get that done first. Okay. Oh, I do need let's see, who's getting treated right now? Jono, I imagine. Does he have that sleeping sickness? He does. Yeah, he needs to get that caught up with, and Stoll also needed to be treated for the same thing. Yeah, we're getting dangerously low on medicine. And these are not growing very quickly at all. I hope that that's fixed here pretty soon. Cristobal's sleeping sickness been treated. Let's see how that's progressing. His immunity is still barely staying ahead of it, which is good. Talia as well. Yeah, she's keeping even right now. Stoll was just treated. We have 2 more medicines. Okay. Fred's getting busy researching, which is fantastic. I believe that's still on the microelectronics, yes. Okay, so once we get that up and going, finally we'll be able to do some trading. I'm going to throw the trade beacon down here and build a stockpile around it based on its size. Alright, we got a party going. That's fantastic. Jono's getting the throw party in here. See if a bunch of people will join. Hang out. Yeah, so we can get some mood boost going. That's kind of a funny place to have a party, I gotta say. Hey, Stoll, you're at a party. No time for minor breaks over here. Okay, get excited. I think I'm gonna see about it's pretty sure there was a place to say party area. Oh, how did Talia go down? Did you get 2 stoned? Oh, heat stroke also maybe. Okay, I might be missing it. They're sleeping. Crafting. Ah, party spot. There we go. Let's see how big that is. It's very small. But I think right in there is probably a good idea. That way they party in this rec area, dining area type thing. They'll have billiards and chess. Let's put a sarcophagus in there. Just kidding. Let's see. That was miscellaneous, okay. Just taking a look here to see if I've missed anything. I think we've got everything built pretty much. See, what kind of cloth reserves do we have? Pretty decent amount. Let's deconstruct that and go ahead and give the out of cloth, I think, is a good idea. We'll give the animals a little bit better sleeping area. As a matter of fact, how much cloth do we have? That's muffalo, boomalope. Ah, 235 cloth right now. So since I know for a fact that we have 2 animals, let's just throw 2 more. Let's make sure it's cloth. I'm pretty sure it automatically selects it, but just to be absolutely sure, we'll do it like that. Expand this stockpile zone to include those 2 squares there. Okay, we'll get it going again. Alright, floater, have you been patched up? You have. Oh, and if we're going to do an operation, we need this this type of medicine here. Really going to think about that, because we do need 3 more lungs total. We're only able to get 2, because we have 2 medicine. And then on top of that, we won't be able to place them into our colonists. Which I didn't really want to do until we get hospital beds anyways. But I'm going to have to sit and think about this for a little while. Alright. Having kind of a rough time. Severe pain. She's down to medium pain, which is what it was earlier. Okay, heat stroke is decreasing. Hopefully the toxic buildup goes down over time. I know that it does, but it's just slow. Okay, Talia. Beavers! Hungry alpha beavers have just arrived. Well, that's pretty good. We'll get them hunted. See who's on that. Cristobal. Anna's incapable, Fred's incapable, and Talia's busy doing other stuff. How's Cristobal's skill coming up on that? 4 only? So that'll be a good job for him. I'm thinking about whether I want to give him a different weapon to get this done, though. If I give him the shotgun, her skill is still only 1. If I give him the shotgun, he ought to be able to take out those alpha beavers really quick without much collateral damage to the other animals. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Anna is starving for some reason. Well, she's just eaten, so. And Talia is down again. Is it because of this poor consciousness? Okay, the sleeping sickness affects that. Toxic buildup affects it. heat stroke affects it, and the smoke leaf. Man, that is rough. Let's see what he's in for. Okay, he's been treated, so he doesn't need to be sleeping in here. Let's wake him up. Anna's trying to get something cooked. Let's get her rescued. Okay. Okay, and she's feeding him. You know, Anna is our best medic, and so I'm wondering if I might have her do this, the operations on him. I still don't know though, because of how low we are on medicine. I mean, some of these are just about grown. One of them is just about grown. The rest of these are pretty low. Fred is in need of treatment. Yeah, for his sleeping sickness. Go ahead and rest, buddy. Tending to Jono, what he's up to. Sleeping sickness as well. Jeez Louise. Okay, and Anna's taking care of Fred. It's fine. Okay, Crystal's getting treated as well. I really don't know about treating these sleeping sickness without medicine. That's it's kind of bothering me. Because it doesn't feel like their immunity is getting up high enough to overtake it. Okay, cassowary 1's just wandering around, that's fine. Here's a male cassowary that's untamed. This is our cassowary. So it would be good to get another female and another male cassowary tamed. I'm not sure how their age is affecting it. Okay, she's only 9. Let's go ahead and try and get her tamed. The alpha beavers have moved this direction. Capybaras are pretty easy hunting. Let's see here. There's another cassowary. That's a male, age 25. That's about the same age as the one really close to our base. I don't know about turkeys as well. A 0.5% chance that they'll attack. They likely lay eggs pretty easily. It might be good to get a couple of turkeys in there. Let's go ahead and try that out. A male and a female. I'm interested in doing that mostly because it's something that's new to me. I haven't tamed a lot of animals in my past experience playing this game because it wasn't available. So that's it's something I'm interested in finding out what they're capable of. Another female boar. We'll go ahead and try and get her tamed. She's pretty close to the colony. We'll try and get him as well. So that's a bunch of taming that'll get done there. Let's get it running again, see how we do. Okay, floater's been fully healed. See how these are growing. Growth rate's pretty slow. What are we at? Oh, because it's so hot outside, that's why. It's the middle of winter and we're in we've got a heat wave going. It just feels like madness to me. Okay, this has been constructed, but it's she hasn't deconstructed the rest of the area there. So we don't have that expansion quite in, which is fine because we do have empty space in through here. Alright, so Fred's still sleeping. Alright, we have another wild boar. Looks like it's a male. Wild boar 2 here. We'll set him to be trained for obedience and for hauling. Animal area 1. Nope, we'll set the wild boars on animal area 2 here, so that they aren't allowed inside. Oh wait, no. If they're doing hauling, we do need them on area 1, so that they can get into this area. Talia is still without her weapon, but that's okay. Nope, nope. Clear. Area 1. So that they won't be going inside there when it's finished. Okay, so we could go for one more animal sleeping area. Okay, we've got some pirates coming. Let's get this animal bed thrown down. Yeah, it even says cloth already right there. Okay, pirates from the thrusting organization are going to lay siege. So that means they are going to attack our settlement walls. Machine pistol. Is that 3 guys stacked up there or just 2? Assault rifle, sniper rifle, various. So there are 5 total, it looks like. Talia, where are you at? Over on the wall. Let's go ahead and get you over here to equip that gun. Make sure everybody's close by. Slow it down to 1. Let's see what these guys are up to. Okay, there's 2 guys here, it looks like. I thought it was only 1, but it's 2. So it's a total of 6 enemies here. They should only be able to really get up into this area. Let's get them drafted. Okay, she's hauling within the colony here. Okay, they're setting up something here so that they can siege. Let me check it out. 7 and 8. So Jono here, I'm gonna have him come over and grab the sniper rifle. Cristobal, come down here. Talia, Stoll, come down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and come outside. Now, I don't think any of them have sniping abilities, no. The longest range guy is here. Yep, machine pistol, grenades. Wasn't there one more of them? Here she is. Okay, she has a sniper rifle. So she'll be able to shoot guys that are up here. Cristobal, I want you to be out of sight for them, but in range so that if anybody comes up here, he can shoot at them really easily. Maybe even over here. Talia, you have a really poor shooting skill. I wouldn't mind having you like back here. Stoll, you've got the LMG. If Talia's coming back here, I'll have you come in right here. Jono, Back here will be fine. What kind of range have you got? Okay, you're getting pretty close to where they're at. I want you to run around into this area here. Matter of fact, over here. Can you not see him? No, you can't. Talia, switch places for them. Actually bring her over here. Oh, Stoll's getting shot at, no matter where he goes here. So what they're doing here is building a mortar and a couple of small defenses here, so they can try taking shots at us. Let's see how badly injured is he. 2 shots so far. No immediate danger, it says. Kind of a range. He's really close to being in range. I want to run him around here. They'll probably take some pot shots at him as he goes. Yep. They tried to. Okay, he's been hit again. He's been hit 3 times now. 4 times. We were able to get a shot off on him though, so he's been hit once. Hey, nobody manning the mortar right now. Okay, we've got 1 guy on him. They're doing pretty well hiding behind these defenses. Try and bring Stoll out one more time. See if he can get some good shots on Phoebe here. They hit Branch again, that's good. He's down. Hitting Phoebe there. Hoping he's in decent enough cover to stay away from this guy. He keeps getting hit. Oh, poor little piggy's been hit. That's our wild boar, as a matter of fact. He's not set to follow anybody, so it's unfortunate that he's decided to. That's fine. Okay, Shing is standing out here in the open, which is awesome. We can get a few good hits on him. Stoll's really getting shot up though, which I am not a fan of. Yeah, he's starting to get some serious bleeding damage. We need to get him out of here. So let's go ahead and undraft him. Hopefully he'll go. Says he's feeding a meal to Fred, but I think I want him to take a rest. Let's see if Cristobal will drop his gun. Get Talia to drop hers, and we'll switch them out here. Bring Cristobal down here, and Talia can stay here. We do have this medicine here, which is fantastic. They just received some reinforcement goods from that cargo drop pod thing. Yep, Jono's shooting at this guy. If we can get Kit down too, that would be awesome. He and Phoebe have the longest range and are the most dangerous to us right now. Okay, we did get a good hit on him. Cristobal's been hit as well though. Alright, good job. Now they're assaulting the colony. I kind of wish at this point that I had Stoll leave his gun here so Jono could pick it up. Run, Jono. Good. Crystal? Nope. Oh, he's down. Down for the count. Let's see if we can get Talia around. Nope. She was taken out as well. Okay, Jono's in a bad way already. Get behind here. Alright. They're fleeing. Perfect. Oh, let's see. Let's drop the sniper rifle. Come grab the LMG, which has been heavily damaged. Let's see. Fred can come rescue Talia. Okay, she's capable of walking now, so that's fine. Fred can do whatever he's gonna do. Okay, so the medicine we need, Luciferium is nice to have. The assault rifle would be good. Yeah, so I totally called it at the beginning of this. I knew it was going to be soon that we ended up having something like this happen, because it had been so long. But we got it taken care of without being too horribly damaged. She's tending to Stoll with this medicine. I'll just do it without medicine if you don't mind. And I'll still treat him. There you go. Okay, I'll have Jono. What's he doing? He just took his shirt off? I guess it's dropped down below 50%. Okay, Cristobal, how are you looking? You're looking pretty terrible. Talia got shot up pretty bad. Dead in 9 hours, 6 hours, 21 hours, so Stoll's the least injured. See if we can get Cristobal treated here. No immediate danger, so she's fine. We'll get her treated still, but right now we need to get these guys done first. Well, while that's going on, that's going to be it for today's episode. It was a little bit longer than they have been lately, but that's all good. We had a little bit of excitement. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and pause it for now. The toxic fallout's finally gone. We're going to build up our animal collection here. Get that going so that we have some more resources around. Hopefully we can get these heal roots grown up because we're dangerously low on regular medicine. Alright, but until next time, if you enjoy the videos, subscribe so that you can get updates regularly. My channel's fully viewer supported, so feel free to help me out with that on the Patreon logo. And check out these other videos if you're interested. Alright, blessings of peace and wisdom to all of you. Farewell.